Go here. Mike CCD.
Hey, how you doing? We're here at the Big Apple Comic Con, and we're here with Doug Jones, the great Doug Jones.
What? Who?
What? How did that happen? And I know a lot of you guys are probably saying, Doug Jones, I know the name, it sounds so familiar, I don't recognize it, because he's the one who brings all these wonderful characters to life. Pan's Labyrinth.
Excellent.
Silver Surfer, Abe Sapien from Hellboy. Doug is the one who makes them all come to life and makes it happen.
Also, the tall gentleman in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer show.
We love Whedon. We love us some Josh Whedon.
Never watched an episode. That's just me.
We love Josh Whedon.
And I saw you
This was what started it all for me. Yeah, I was,
fantastic.
I was the Max-Knight character back in the 80s.
Oh, I remember it. Doing the dancing
and my 80s hair there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to show everybody.
Yeah, well, you know.
It was a long time ago. You were young.
Yeah, we've moved on.
It's bigger and better things, obviously.
I hope so. Yeah.
Now, just one of the questions I have right off the top of my head is, what is it like constantly being such heavy makeup and such heavy effects laden costumes?
Well, it's exactly how you would guess.
Horrible.
I think it's a little bit warmer, a little bit heavier, a little bit claustrophobic at times, if you wish. But when you say yes to doing a creature that's not human, you're saying yes to all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it takes 5 hours to put it on. I said yes to that, right? But at the end of the day, you've made a beautiful character come to life on the film that I couldn't do in the space. So it's well worth the 5 hours. You know what I mean? Sure. Yeah.
Well, do you think obviously a lot of that makeup also helps your performance to bring these creatures to life?
When you're watching this come up in the mirror and you're becoming a fish man mutant or a space alien or whatever, it absolutely helps you. Like now I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
I've had the best makeup artists in the world work on it.
Yeah, no shit.
Award-winning makeup artists. So.
And these guys, another question I wanted to ask you was, as far as, I'm losing my train of thought. I drink a lot of whiskey, I'm sorry. As far as, not today though, not yet anyway.
Okay.
As far as, the makeup stuff and, bringing these sort of characters to life, do you, I don't know how to word this. Go ahead, Mike, you ask your question. It happens,
Working with Guillermo del Toro, it must be an interesting experience. He's very
beyond interesting.
Visual, and I can imagine what it must be. He's such a perfectionist, from what I understand.
He's truly a genius. I would use the word genius with Guillermo del Toro. He gets it. He can create stories, and he tells a very succinct, perfect story every time. He's very, very visual, of course. And he's got creatures and monsters crawling around in his head. And they come out on paper, and then they come out on film, and then they come to your house.
He's the perfect choice to bring something like Hellboy to life, because Mike Mignola's character is just so intense.
And most importantly, he's a big fan of Mike Mignola.
Yeah, and you could tell,
As a fanboy, he puts together movies like only a fanboy can appreciate.
And I thought you were excellent as Abe, and also Ron was just phenomenal as Hellboy.
Yeah.
So, what was it like on set?
The perfect casting.
Everybody just seems to be, not only do you guys look the part, but you guys seem to have the personality,
the
down
chemistry.
to the science of the comic.
Well, the funny thing is, all of us are very much
That's annoying.
We're all very much like the characters that we play in real life. Ron is a little bit more gruff, he cusses and he smokes cigars. I'm a little bit more gentle, and I pet people and such. So and Selma is a sassy, wise-talking
fire starter.
Yeah, fire starter, exactly. But I love her. Love them all. So they are like family to me now. So.
Now, how about Pan's Labyrinth? What was that like working on that set? Because I remember seeing the movie and being a big fan of Guillermo's work. When I saw the movie, I was blown away by the visuals in that movie. I mean, that takes everything that he's done and brings it so much.
It seems obviously so unreal that stuff is real. Unlike a lot of the CGI stuff that you see these days, that you see it and you're like, it could be done. In a
Much more credit to Guillermo del Toro.
Of course.
The director is one of the few directors left who understands that practical makeup on a person is what other people connect with people. And so I climbed up. But he's sitting there taking all the glory today.
Anyway,
hey, I'm sorry, but good edit this down.
It's all right. You're You're a busy guy, Doug.
Probably not.
This is the best part. You
You
know?
need to edit these things
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna clean it up the best we can, but probably not.
Okay.
Well, now to switch gears from something very effect-driven, from practical makeup, to doing something like the Silver Surfer. What was that like? I mean, in terms of, is it a different experience?
Silver Surfer, I did wear practical makeup. I was glued into a rubber.
You see it in the movies, like you could see sometimes that it looks.
Like I lost my power.
Yeah.
It was kind of sickly for a while. That's when you saw the CG coating go away. I was just wearing the rubber makeup and costume, and I was reformed, reshaped to be a beautiful human being. He was beautiful. The Silver Surfer was beautiful. That's the hottest I've ever been. I wanted to keep the costume as weird as the beast.
I thought
Be a little hot, you know.
That you played the character wonderful, and I thought you conveyed a lot of the personality in the character. He's like a very troubled character, and he has a lot of emotions. And he starts off as a bad character, but he seems to work his way back. Were you a fan are you a fan of some of these comics and stuff beforehand, or?
The comic books I read when I was a kid were the Archies. That's all I read, and I did see a couple of Supermans when I was a kid. But so the Silver Surfer, I had to educate myself. When that role was mine, it was like, I better learn up on this because I know that the fanboys out there are very particular about their beloved characters, and I wanted to do them justice. So I did the best I could.
Yeah, any inaccuracies obviously can't be, on your shoulders.
Some of that, of course, are decisions that I don't make.
Of course, yeah.
But I did the best within my power. I did the best I could. In fact, here's something I tried to throw in. Okay?
Tell us.
Yes.
Quasar.
Something that the Silver Surfer says when he summons his board to him. He says, "To me, my board." Well, in the movie, I've been separated from my board for like a third of the film, right in the middle, and finally, it's coming back down the street toward me. I lift my hand. It's the perfect spot to throw that line in. It wasn't in the script, so I called everybody. Can I say, "To me, my board," right? Well, we did it. Like, yeah, let's do it both ways, with and without. Which one do you think they used?
Not the
Thank you. I know. So like I said, I did my darndest. I tried.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
I like that movie. I liked it.
So now, talk to me about My Name is Jerry.
My name is Jerry. Yes.
See that?
It's Dougie without the makeup. I play a middle-aged white guy who is going through a midlife crisis, which I have done.
Been there.
Yeah, been there, done that. And so he's coming to grips with middle age and reinventing himself for the next half of his life and reassessing, like, what have I amounted to this far? What we go through in our 40s. And so he hooks up with some punk rock kids that sort of enliven him again.
I like this idea.
And through his association with these kids, he realizes that he is estranged from his own daughter. He hasn't talked to his own daughter in 10 years. And so it's a journey of him getting back connected with her again. So it's a lovely story. I would call it a dramedy, if I could.
Do you have any other projects that are upcoming?
Yes, this comes out October 19th on DVD. You can get it on Netflix, Amazon.com. My name is Jerry. The week before that, October 12th, a bloody horror film. If you like low-budget indie horror films, it's called Carnies. Carnies takes place in the 1930s. It's a circus sideshow freak thing with blood and guts.
One of us.
Yeah, sure. And then also October 12th, the same day, begins a TV series on Comedy Central called Nick Swartzen's Pretend Time. In that, I'm in about half the episodes as a gay robot. Yeah, I'm not.